Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy Monday. I am so glad I'm here. I've been adulting all day. 5 loads of laundry, bathroom showers, dishes, trash, you name it, I have done it. But I'll get into that. But yes, adulting. So I did a section on a special project I'm working on. I can't say a lot about it. Anyway, I'll tell you after the fact. But this is a special project I'm working on for someone, and I'm halfway done. I will say this: I'm not a slow diamond painter anymore. I will say this: I'm a medium diamond painter. I'm not going to say I'm fast because something will happen and I'll slow way down, but I'm now a medium diamond painter. So I'm so glad that everybody's here. Let me say hello to everybody. Lee is here and has done all the things. We can start this live. Thank you, Lee, for always being the consummate host that you are. Hello, Marion. Welcome. Joe, hello. Another retreat. I know, Marion. I'm so excited. 11 days until the Lone Star Retreat. The Lone Star Retreat is not this coming weekend. It's the following weekend, and I may or may not be working on this project for the Lone Star Retreat. It is the 5-year anniversary of the Lone Star Retreat, so they've got some special things planned, and I told them that I'd help them with something, and I'm going to make it. So, okay, Joe, you've got to get to a retreat. They are so fun. It's like a big slumber party for crafters. That's all we do is laugh and cut up. It is so fun. You've got to go to a retreat. I want to meet you at one. Let's see. Hi, Sue Bell. I'm going to see Sue in 11 days. Sue's going. Hubby and I lived in Austin, spent the first anniversary on the river walk in San Antonio. When Marlon and we've got to go, I've been to San Antonio so many times because it's like, it's about 3 hours away, 2.5, 3 hours away from me. I love the river walk. It's beautiful. And when we were engaged, actually, we went and stayed at the Valencia. The Valencia is a very chic hotel on the Riverwalk, and it was my birthday, so Marlon took me to the Valencia, and we watched the lighting of the river, and we had so much fun. That was a fun trip. He took me to the San Marcos Outlet Mall that's right outside of San Antonio. Marlon calls it Disneyland. We pulled into that parking lot, and I've been to that outlet mall, but they've added so many more stores. And I didn't, my ADD self, I didn't even know where to look. I was like, oh my gosh, Tory Burch. Oh my gosh, Pottery Barn. And he's like, my gosh, Carrie, you're like a cat with a laser pointer. Just calm down. Let me park. And I'm like, where are you going to park? You have to park here so we can spread out and go to this store and this store. And he's like, you have lost your mind. We had a good time. We did. Let's see. Carol, hello. Oh, Carol, it's your first time here. Welcome. You have made it to the best live people ever. I always look forward to my Monday nights with everybody because they're just an awesome group. So for your first live here, I'm so glad you made it, but you are in great company. I love all these people so much. Let's see. Sarah, hello. Yes, I am having a good day. John, hello, John. John is in the house. Hi, Gina. Let's see. Oh, Carol's in Illinois. My sister's in Chicago, so I'm familiar with Illinois. One of my best friends, well, she lived in Springfield, but she moved to Nashville. So quite a move, but yeah. Had a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun in Chicago too. That's a great place. Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant. Hi, friend. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else. Happy Little Drills. Hello. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Linda, hello. Lurking in the background. You just lurk all you want, Linda. We're glad you're here. Jay Lely, hello. Robin, is it Robin or Dennis? Because I can tell you to share, I share a Facebook page with Marlon, so I get it. So Robin or Dennis, whoever it is, please let us know in the comments who you are and hello. Barb Taupe is in the house. Hello, Barb. Oh, let's see. Diamonds and Decaf is in the house. Welcome. Vern is in the house. Hi, Veronica. Sapphires and Ocean Waves. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here, my friend. Oh, thank you, Sarah. That was my retirement gift from my school. I was very spoiled. Let's see. Jason, hello. Yes, I am having an amazing day. I am, well, more amazing now that I'm not adulting anymore. So this is my amazing time right here with all of you. Kokisha's here. The new company owner. If you've not checked out 3 Crazy Cats Diamond Art, go check them out. I just did a video and an unboxing on a beautiful painting from them. So go check them out. If Alyssa or Veronica would link their shop, I would love for you to go check them out. They've got beautiful stuff. Melissa, oh gosh, Melissa, I'm so sorry your husband's in the hospital. Y'all throw up some hearts for Melissa. That is stressful. I had to deal with that. Marlon had to go to the ER and it was during COVID, so I couldn't go with him. And it's very stressful when hubby is not doing well. So we will send prayers for him to get well very, very soon. I'm glad you're here. Just relax and just enjoy our time together. And we'll have you feeling a little bit better. But lots of prayers going up for your husband to get better. Hello to all that have entered. Once too quickly for me to keep up with. Yes, I know. Oh, Tana, hello. Well, I'm so glad you're here, Tana. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the fun. Sarah Ann is here, just working on bags and listening. Yes. Sarah Ann, I got to talk to you about a bag for our November event, our Season of Spangler event. So yeah, we got to talk about bags because I'd love for you to do a project bag for that event. That would be awesome. Yolanda, hello. So lucky to be able to go to a retreat. Yeah. Oh, good. Diamonds and Decaf will also be at the Lone Star retreat. I'm going to get to hug some of your necks. I'm so excited. It is so fun to see everybody live and in person. It's really fun. I put our sales reps up at the Valencia for their executive meeting twice. Joe, you spoiled your sales reps. They went to the Valencia, Marlon. We got to go back. Oh my goodness. Yes, Lee, you've got to come to a retreat, but because of all the work you do on all these lives, we'll put you to work. So we're going to expect, if you come to a retreat, the chocolate fountain, the trash out, I'm just kidding. That would be fun. You and your wife should come to one, so that would be fun. Melinda, hello. A lot of people that were in Illinois moved to Tennessee. My cousin is one of them. Yeah. My friend's husband worked in Chicago. And his job took him to Tennessee. So I guess that's a trend. I didn't know that. Let's see. Oh, it's Robin. Dennis is the hubby. Got it, Robin. Well, welcome, Robin. So glad. Tell your hubby I said hello. There's Bestie. Bestie is in the house, and it is a special day for Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds. It is her birthday. She is 29 today. 29. She looks fantastic. But now that I know Brandy's in the house, after I get done saying hi to everybody, I have to serenade. For those of you that have not been a part of my birthday serenade, you're in for a treat. You may want to get earplugs. Let's see. Sherry Jones, hello. Welcome. Let's see. Oh, all the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Brandy. Yay, 1 year, Kara, after we hit the lottery. Yeah, exactly. I know how that is. Well, Marlon was looking at me when I said, yeah, we need to go back to the Valencia. And he's like, yeah, okay. Let's see. Jess Diamond Paints. If I have not said hello to you, Jess, hello. Happy 29th birthday. Michelle, hello. Welcome, welcome. Krista, hello. I'm sorry if I missed you. I'm so glad that you are here. All right, everybody's telling Brandy happy birthday. Okay, so I have done this once before on a live. It's a tradition with me and my family, and Brandy's not just my bestie, she is family. Anyone in my family. Normally, this happens at about 6:00 a.m. in the morning. I will get up on purpose. And my dad, I used to do it to my mother. My sister gets it. Marlon gets it. So my sons get it. They really appreciate it. So 6:00 in the morning, I call the birthday person and I do a lounge version of happy birthday. So Brandy, I'm about to make a complete idiot out of myself. This one is for you. Wait, I need a drink of my Diet Dr. Pepper. All right, I'm just going to do it. I'm overthinking it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandy. Happy birthday to you and many more. Okay, there it is. All right. You can take your earplugs out now if you had them in. Oh, yeah, but I know all of my family, my husband, my children, they very much appreciate that. And I was sparing all of you. I do it really obnoxiously and loud. So yeah, they, but I promise you, if I didn't do it, they would be mad. So there was, I forget what happened at one point. One of my sons, they were, it was when Doug was in the Marines and I couldn't call him. And he got permission that day because it was his birthday to call me. And he was like, Mom, I haven't heard my birthday song. And I said, you're deployed. How are you calling me? It was so funny. So he wanted his birthday song. So there we go. No, I can't. Yeah, Marilyn Monroe. That's kind of cliche. I just want to, I want to be unique. So, I'm just the obnoxious lounge singer that you would hear in Vegas at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, when you don't care. So hello, Marcia Hargis. Welcome. Oh yes, you love my voice. Spoken like a true theater teacher that's trying to encourage the person that tried out for the play that needs a lot more talent. Yes, Vern, you have to tell me when your birthday is. I will serenade you. I promise I won't call you at 6 in the morning. I'll just, you know what? I may come into your live and, you'll have to put me on and I can sing it. So if you want me to be a guest on your live and embarrass you and embarrass myself, I'm happy to sing. So Lee, if your wife is not watching, please don't tell her how bad I sing because your wife has a beautiful voice and doesn't need to hear this. Shania, hello. Welcome. Okay, Marion, I will sing happy birthday. See, I'm getting requests now. I cannot believe that people actually want their eardrums to burst at this song. But anyway. So quickly, what I have been working on, like I said, I've been working on a special project for the Lone Star Retreat. So it's the 5-year anniversary of the Lone Star Retreat. And Marissa, who's in charge of it, like I said, it's not this coming weekend, it's the weekend after. So we've got about 11 days. Marissa's trying to find artifacts from past retreats. So we've been, I always call Lone Star the OG of retreats. It was the first retreat I ever went to. It was the first retreat all of us really had ever been to. It was right after COVID. COVID hit in March. We all went home and stayed home. And then we didn't know if the retreat was going to happen, and it happened. And we had a great time. We were all so dang happy to get out of our houses that we just were, overly excited. Hi, Esmeralda. Oh, Marcia, your mom used to call it 4:30 a.m. No, my heart does not start beating before about 9 o'clock in the morning. So for me to even call someone at 6 a.m. was a lot for me. No, no 4:30. But anyway, so she's trying to find past things. Well, the first retreat, we had a shirt. I still have my shirt. And before we left that retreat, and again, there were like 20 of us. It was not a big retreat. And now they've just blown up. But that retreat, everyone signed the back of the retreat shirt. And it was so funny because I was talking to Marissa, and I haven't worn my shirt. I haven't washed my shirt because I don't want those signatures to get washed off. And we all signed each other's shirts and cried before we left and all that. So they're finding shirts. And so the first retreat, there was no retreat diamond painting. At most of the retreats now, when you go, there is an official retreat diamond painting that you can only get if you go to the retreat. Well, the second retreat, the theme of the retreat was back for s'more. Okay, so it was s'mores theme, like back for more, back for s'more. So that was the second retreat. So I have the diamond painting. Well, Marissa couldn't find hers, and there was another lady going to the retreat that had done this particular canvas, and but she had given it to someone for their child because their child loved it or they wanted to do something, but so she didn't have it, and Marissa couldn't find her. So I was talking to Marissa. She was like, "How much do you love me?" I said, "I love you a lot. What is going on?" But she asked if I had it. And I said, I do. I have it in storage and I have it cataloged. So I will go find it. And she said, can you do it? Hey, Berta, glad you're here. By the way, you're going to sing to me too. Yours is Saturday. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to have to talk, Berta. I don't know if I can do this twice on one live, but I will if you want me to. So I found it in storage because before I put my stuff in storage, I cataloged it. It took hours, but I can find a diamond painting now at a moment's notice, unless it's in my house. I cannot find diamond paintings. I've completed a Randall Spangler that I cannot find. I was in the middle of an Adele diamond painting from Jade and Gem Shop. I can't find it. I have to ask Marlon. I don't know where these two diamond paintings have gone off to. We don't have a big house. It's a small house. It's just the two of us. And I'm like, where did these diamond paintings go? I've looked everywhere. So if it's at my house, it's a crapshoot on whether I'm going to find it or not. But this one was in storage, so I found it. So I have been working on it. And this is why I say I'm not a slow diamond painter anymore. I'm a medium diamond painter, but I've gotten it about half done. And hang on. I started this. When did I start it? September 13th. So I've got, now it's a lot of multi-placing. I never, ever want to see a white drill again for the rest of my life. I'm just going to tell you right now, no white drills ever again. But it's a lot of multi-placing and it's around. So it's faster. But this is what I've done so far. And I'll show it to you, but I won't show it to you again because I want everybody to be surprised and see it done at the retreat. But it's a big one. It's a 60 by 80. But look at the s'mores. Aren't they cute? And this is a little mason jar. So you got your s'more and your little marshmallow on a stick and your happy little marshmallows over to the side inside of the mason jar. And I told Marissa, and I think I've told Brandy and Alyssa this, I feel like I've gone back in time because this is when Art Dot first started doing diamond painting. So I'm dealing with a lot of stuff that we don't deal with anymore because the companies have improved. So yeah, it's been interesting. But oh my gosh, what did I do? Good Lord. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I have been, what I'm worried about though is I'm participating in drills and chills. I really am. And started a canvas for drills and chills. And I have been diverted from my drills and chills canvas because of this project and because I wanted to do, sorry, hey, want a tour of my house? Because I wanted to do a little painting from Distracted by Diamonds and just see how, see how it works. And this was a custom. So Marissa had this one obviously made for the retreat. This is not a diamond painting that Art Dot sells, but it was right when they started, producing their diamond painting. So I have been dealing with a lot of just little things that at the beginning we dealt with, that if you weren't there from like 2020 or before, you don't deal with it, and be glad you don't. So just, trashing the drills and all that. But from seeing this, do you understand now why I don't want to ever see another white drill, white background, white marshmallows, white in the background of the jar? I'm like, ugh. Anyway, it's like drowning in a sea of 310. So I know, Joe, right? Yeah, it's a 60 by 80. So hi, Helen, welcome. But it also makes me happy to kind of go back in time. And, this is one of those paintings, I promise you, if I hadn't been asked to do it, this probably never would have gotten done. So I'm glad she asked, and I'm glad I'm doing it. And, it's nice to think about those past retreats and everyone that has come to the retreats and everyone that I've gotten to meet. So it's a fun project to complete. Now, because of that, I am going to be scrambling on my drills and chills canvas. I don't know that I'm going to qualify for the grand prize. If I get this done, it'll be a small miracle because I'm doing the spiral. So I've done a little bit on it, but it's a big one. And I'm also adding a lot of bling to it. So here, let me go put this down. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if I'll finish, but I'll give it the old college try. So, I do have all of October. So I'm hoping that I can finish this one up this week and then really get going on that. Normally when I go to a retreat, I will take one canvas to do. I may take like a little mini project, like the paint gems or the little mini canvas projects that you get, or just a little mini project. Nope. I'm taking that and I'm taking a cross stitch project, and that is it, because I will be head down, butt up doing that the whole time. Probably. I don't even know if I'm going to get to the cross stitch, but anyway. Yes, it's Marian. I know how you feel about older diamond paintings, the way I felt about Mindy's lighthouse. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, I do have October, so we'll see how that works. Let's see. I said, give it the old college try in my head before you said it. I read your mind. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good. When a youngster has the same saying that I do, I'm like, okay, I'm not too far gone. I would say stuff in staff meetings, and my younger teachers would look at me and go, what? And I'm like, oh, I'm dating myself again. Sorry. Said something about The Price is Right one day, and they were all like, what? That kind of thing. So it's funny. Anyhow, head down, butt up. You're right. Sorry, you're never late, Helen. I was looking for Aurora Borealis. It's meant to show around between. Oh, so you're looking for some Aurora Borealis lights, Helen? That looks great. A youngster? Bless you. Well, at 56, everyone is a youngster to me. Yeah. Look, if I can do a big one in a month, single placing, you can do the spiral in no time. Yeah. Okay. I know. I love The Price is Right too. Get as close as you can without going over. That's how I used to teach my kids rounding, right? So if you round up or round down, you get as close as you can without going over. Okay. As close as, if it's less than 5 or more than 5. So you get as close as you can to 5 without going over or under. Anyway, I will, like I said, I'm no longer, I think I'm in another category of diamond painter. I'm no longer slow. I am medium. So, I know, me too, Sarah Ann. That was, every time I was sick and stayed home from school, the lineup was CBS, soap operas, The Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, As the Stomach Turns, The Guiding Light, The Price is Right. We just watched Channel 11 all day long. So then I got to college and everybody was watching All My Children. So I had to catch up on All My Children. But as you guys know, on soap operas, it takes you a couple days and you know the whole storyline and everybody, and anyhow, so funny. But so yes, today was spent adulting. Cassettes. Yes, that's how we recorded music, right? We didn't have streaming, so you would literally listen for the song to come on the radio that you loved, and you'd hit record on your cassette player and record the song. It wasn't very good quality, but you could hear the song anytime you wanted. Or buy 45 singles, records, vinyls, as the kids call them now, vinyls. So yeah, you could buy a single, but yeah. Yes, Sarah Ann, Little House on the Prairie was one of my favorites. That came on Monday nights. That was NBC. So if I got my homework done on Monday nights, I could watch Little House on the Prairie. And then Friday nights, Love Boat and Fantasy Island, all the way every Friday night. My parents used to have a date night on Friday night. My dad would grill steaks, and it was my mom and dad's, just a time for them to be together, which I think is a great idea. You should always date your spouse, but they would just have their time. And we knew, my sister and I knew that, unless it was an emergency, just let them have their time to talk and catch up and all that. But we would watch The Love Boat and Fantasy Island. Yeah. Adam 12. I loved Adam 12, the police show. Yeah. Beretta, Kojak, Columbo, all those. Yeah. Yay. Yes. Disney on Sunday night. Yep. So, but yeah, I'm really dating myself now. But today, adulting today, super fun. 5 loads of laundry. And because of my attentional issues, ADD, and I think everyone, because I've talked to other people and it happens to them too, you go to start cleaning one area, but you need something in another room. You should never go to the other room, because then you find something in the other room to do, which leads you to another room. Then you find yourself so far off the path of where you started, and you're literally standing there going, how has my cleaning come to this? I was supposed to be doing the dishes, and what has happened here? So that happened several times today, several times. Like, went into the laundry room to get the laundry out of the dryer. Well, when you have a bulldog, you clean your walls. You just do. We're all friends here. I'll just share. It's kind of gross, but I'll make it as less gross as possible. When you have dogs that are squishy faces, pugs, boxers, bulldogs, they have a very short sinus cavity, and sometimes they have to clear out that sinus cavity. Well, it just goes everywhere. So you're scrubbing your walls. So that's what I ended up doing. So I'm literally gone from doing the dishes to, I heard the dryer go off. So I was going to get this stuff out of the dryer to put the load in the washer in the dryer. And I looked and went, I got to get this wall cleaned off. So I go get my Mr. Clean scrubber, and I'm literally there scrubbing the wall. And I'm thinking, how did I get here? Like, anyway, but I got it all done. I feel very accomplished. Didn't get a whole lot of diamond painting done, but sometimes, you just gotta adult, or your house becomes chaos if you don't. So, you didn't see the Northern Lights. And yes, Lee, I did watch Hawaii 5-0. That was great too. Yeah. I wish I could play music on here. I have a CD of like 50 famous theme songs from shows, but I can't play music on here because of copyright. But that was, I used to play that with my staff, and oh my gosh, it was so fun. Days of Our Lives Forever. And it's still, I know it's still on. They kill off characters, resurrect the character's twin brother comes back. I mean, crazy. Oh, you have 24/7 Little House on the Prairie. Oh my gosh. I always wanted to watch, I believe its name was Night Stalker, but I don't think the show lasted long. Oh, I didn't see that one. I missed that one. Kim, you are never late. I'm glad that you've got dinner cooking. Yeah. So Carol, you say my grandma and mom watched Days of Our Lives Forever, and it's still on. You started watching the soap operas that mom and grandma watched. I mean, period. So my grandmother, my great grandmother, I was lucky enough to know my great grandmother on my mom's side. Man, she was a character. She was a socialite, very wealthy in the 1920s. Her husband lost all of his money in the stock market crash. So, I mean, she had story after story, but she was a lady and she had a vanity, and I'd sit at her vanity and try on all her jewelry. Oh gosh, she was awesome. But my great grandmother and grandmother watched all the CBS soap operas. So then my mom did. She passed it down to me. So yeah, my dad used to come home and go, Nancy, what did Victor do today on The Young and the Restless? He called it The Young and the Foolish. On The Young and the Foolish. Is Victor still around? That man's been around for years. What? He was funny. Hi, Ruby Q. Long time no see, friend. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. I own a small cleaning service, and when I clean a customer's house, yes, very set routine that I follow. It works perfectly. I know, Tina. I don't understand how that whole thing happens. You start off doing your dishes and end up on the floor of your laundry room scrubbing a wall. I don't know. I don't know how that happens. And then half the time I'll walk in a room and go, why am I here? Why am I here? I don't know. Yes, The Young and the Restless is still on. Nikki and Victor. I don't know if Nikki and Victor are still on there, but they were big time on there. I go to bed with it on, and my husband hates it because he gets up at 1 and it's late for work because he starts watching it. Oh, I get yelled at. You didn't get to find out what happened. Oh my gosh. Well, we've missed you too, Ruby Q. We are so glad you are back. So glad you came here to say hello. Mama B's in the house. Yay. Yes, everybody's saying welcome back, Ruby Q. They're both still on. Nikki and Victor are still both on The Young and the Restless. Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. That is hilarious. Have they both had like 5 facelifts? I mean, Nikki and Victor have both had work. You know that, right? They look perpetually surprised. So I'm wondering how many facelifts they both have had. Oh, that's so funny. Hi, Barbara, first timer. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to the craziness. We just talk about anything on here. It's kind of like a stream of consciousness live. You know, whatever comes to mind, we talk about. Yes, watching my stories. Yes, my grandmother used to say that too. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. I'm doing great, Ruby Q. Getting just again, adulting, cleaning. I don't know how you do it. Seriously, it's just Marlon and I don't know how people with kids do it, because you can have your entire house clean and in 5 minutes they have destroyed every last piece of evidence that the house was ever clean. I remember that. Crazy. Oh my gosh. AK Spook, hello. I'm so glad you made it. Welcome, welcome. How many facelifts later? Yeah, all those characters, you know, when they would come back, there was a character on The Young and the Restless. She was an older lady. I know that woman had at least 3 or 4 facelifts, because every season she looked more and more and more surprised. You know, it was funny. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Helen. I know. I don't know how you do it either, Ruby Q. That is why having children is for the young. And why, when you have grandchildren, you keep them for a little while and then you give them back to their parents and say, here is your child. I'm going to clean my house and it's going to stay clean for at least a couple of days. Oh my gosh. Um, I miss some of the mess with being an empty nester. Yeah, I do too. I do. I really do. But now it's funny. Now I don't know if your kids do this, mine are in their 20s. They don't ever give me any warning about stuff. They just call, "Hey mom, I'm coming over. Hey mom, I'm going I want to go to lunch. Son, it's 11:30. Yeah, meet me at noon." And I'm like, "Do you not understand my pace has slowed way down? I'm in my pajama bottom. What are you doing? Really? No." Or, "I'm coming over." Now? Yeah, now. Okay. They just don't give you any warning. But you know what? I always say yes because I treasure that time. So if the house is a mess, it's a mess. If I've got stuff to do, he just comes with me. So whenever they want to spend time, I'm like, let's just do it because, yeah, I do miss having them around. So, let's see. But yeah, being an empty nester, you just slow down and you don't sweat a lot of stuff, which is good. You have time to think. But so I will be working on this. Channel plans. I have a video that because during the work week, Marlon works. What's that? I don't know. Marlon works. And so when he comes home, sometimes he just wants a little bit of time to decompress in his man cave and have a little cigar. And so we'll video late at night and put it on the next day. So either tomorrow or Wednesday, I have found some more Amazon finds for diamond painting. I found a lot of stuff like the seed container thing. I'm actually using it now, like this kind of thing. But these finds are just things to make your diamond painting life easier. So I got to get that done. Robin from Distracted by Diamonds is sending me some stuff to work on. So I got that. So yeah, just I'm working on another hacks video. It'll be hacks 2.0. So I've gotten some really good tips from people on some diamond painting hacks. So I've got a lot of ideas rolling around in my head. So should be fun. Should be a whole lot of fun. Is everyone working? I guess Kara and I are still talking. Yes, we're still talking. What do you mean we're still talking? Yes, we're still. Did we stop talking? I never stopped talking. So I don't know what. Anyway, my son got me a ticket for my birthday to Disney. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? That is awesome. I keep talking to Brandy. I've been to Disneyland in California. I have never been to Disney World in Florida. So Brandy and I want to take 2 girl trips, one to Disney World because I want to go and I want to go to Harry Potter land and get my wand and do all the Harry Potter things. And I want to go to Salem. I want to go to Salem, Massachusetts, where they filmed Hocus Pocus and see all those museums. And I've never been to Massachusetts, a lot of history there. We may try to see if Diamond Pen Pal can meet up maybe for lunch because they're in Massachusetts. So we want to do that. So that would be fun. Now, I wouldn't want to go to Salem during Halloween because it is an absolute it's crazy town, but I'd like to go maybe early in the fall, like August, September, when it kind of starts getting cool in the north and it's hotter than Hades in the south. So those are the 2 trips that I'd really like to take. So yeah, the House of Seven Gables. Oh my gosh. I live in Florida, going to Epcot, food and wine. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah. See, Disney, it's a magical place, food, wine, characters, rides. So yeah, I'm sure it's a crap show at Halloween. It's just every tourist in the free world goes at Halloween because, Salem, Massachusetts got it. But I just like to go during a calm time when I can get in the shops and see what they have and go to the museums and I don't have to go at Halloween. I really don't. Plus, Brandy almost has to go during the summer because of school. So that'll work out good. So, but yay, I'm so glad you get to go to Disney. When I turned 50, my husband took me to New York. York's one of my favorite places, so that's where I wanted to go. So, yeah. Oh, wow, you lived in and next to Salem? Yeah, there's a town that is next to Salem. I cannot remember the name of the town, but there's also it's I can't remember the name of the town. It's kind of it's got some history there as well. And you're back, Jazzy calls. But it's a town, right? You can, it's short distance from Salem, but it does have some history there too. And people stay there when they can't get in anywhere in Salem. So Beverly or Danvers, one of those two towns, but it does have, people are always okay. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow is somewhere around there. Am I mistaken? Is that around Salem as well? I thought the Legend of Sleepy Hollow was set in I can't remember. Anybody know? It's the Legend of Sleepy Hollow in Massachusetts. Am I completely off base? I could be. I really could be. But I've watched some YouTube videos, and Sleepy Hollow's in New York. Okay. All right. I would love to go to Disney World and say, yes, see? Alaskan cruise next year. Oh, that's fun. I love Alaska. I just want to go see the Huskies and play with all of them. Cape Cod, yes, from Connecticut. See, that is an area, New England, Massachusetts, that whole Maine, that whole area. I have never been to that area. I lived in Williamsburg, Virginia. And you would think, been to Washington, D.C., been to Philadelphia, but, done some of the East Coast stuff, but I have never been up to the tippy top. So I'd like to do that. I really would. So is in Tarrytown, New York. Got it. Okay. Anyway, but yeah. And another thing I've never, again, been around the world, been to Australia, been to Thailand, been to China, Japan, but never been on a cruise. Never been on a cruise, and I've never been to Europe. Go figure. So just I've had lots of traveling experience, but those are two things that I'd like to do too, is go on a cruise and go to Europe. I'd really like to visit, just because you can get to so many places in Europe. I mean, living in Texas, you can't get to it takes forever. It takes a full day in a car to just get out of Texas. That's the joke. Whenever you're traveling by car anywhere from Texas, it takes almost a full day to just get out of Texas. So, yeah. Ooh, he lived in Fairbanks. Berta lives in Alaska. Yeah, we need to go. Absolutely. I know I want to go with my bestie to Salem too. We're going to go, but we're not going in October. I'm just saying, we're not. Fairbanks, Alaska. Oh my gosh. And Berta knows knows one of the languages spoken by the indigenous people in Alaska, and she has a beautiful voice. She sang us a song at a retreat, and yeah, so very interesting. I'd love to go to Alaska, just in the summer. I'm not a cold weather person. I'm about a 65-degree weather person. Not too hot, not too cold, just right about 65. I'm good. So, oh, you live in the UK. I know. I have made so many friends from the UK, from Germany. Diane from Diane's Diamond Painting Journey is in Belgium. Just so many, I could visit so many friends in Europe. So yeah, and there's so many diamond painters in Europe. So that would be really, really fun. So 15 and a half hours from Colorado to Corsicana. Yeah, we drive to Colorado. When we go, we'll just, again, get out of Texas. If you're driving north, and I'm clear south, so if you're driving north, it takes at least a full day to get out of Texas. So anyway, I love J.W. Turner's art. So moody. Oh, yep. Oh, Sue Bell was born in Germany. I know, Joe. I can't stand to be cold. I can't stand to be too hot. Can't stand to be too cold. I'm like Bella, my bulldog. Just give me about 65 degrees. I'm good. So yeah. Anyhow, but so is everybody working on drills and chills? What are you guys working on for events? The chuck-along's going on now. Pete, am I barefoot right now? Yes, I'm barefoot all the time. Shoes. I don't like shoes at all. And I need a pedicure, so no one's seeing my feet. Sorry. But Fairbanks is way colder than where I live, just saying. You sang happy birthday in your language. Okay. I'm going to drive 10 hours to New Mexico and pick up Nicole, then another 8 to the, oh my gosh. Well, good luck. Oh gosh. Where are you coming from? Diamonds and decaf. Where are you coming from? Did you say earlier? I'm so sorry if I missed it. But it'll be fun to see everybody at the retreat. We're going to have a good time. And I was there at the location last year. Oh, San Diego. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you've got to drive. Yeah, for sure. That's like a 3-day drive for, oh my gosh. 12 and a half hours from my doorstep in New Mexico to my daughter's doorstep in San Antonio. Yep. Mm-hmm. So everybody's doing drills and chills. Is anybody doing chuck-along? We're gearing up for blah 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 season of Spangler in November. Season of Spangler will be happening in November. It'll be for the month of November, so pull out your Spanglers. We're going to do it. Gosh, time goes by so fast. I just feel like we got done with Draglings and books in July, and I'm going, how is it almost time for season of Spangler? But it is. And then I saw Lindsay, Emeralds and Fairy Lights, just did her announcement for jingle drills. I'm like, how is it already that time of the year? The older I get, the faster time goes. Does anybody else feel like that? It just goes so fast. All right, we'll see you when you're live, Brandy. The birthday girl's going. I hate that. I'm doing familiar magic. That's so cute. I love that. Oh, you already have your Spangler ready for it. I do too. I'm doing, is it called Trimming the Tree? I did it as a sneak peek. I showed it as a sneak peek. That's the one I'm going to do. I feel like it's a good size canvas for a 1-month event. And I want to get it done for Christmas. So yeah, time flies. And I'm at home. I'm not, I used to think time flew when I was working. It's flying faster now than it ever has. So it's crazy. Crazy. Oh, you have that one too? Yeah. Trimming the Tree. It's so cute. I have that one. But there are I have a hard time picking stuff for events. I really do. Now the spiral, I don't know, because I have so many Halloween diamond paintings. You would have thought it would have been harder. I've had the spiral picked out for 6 months for drills and chills. And here I am being diverted from the spiral. So I may need some help at the retreat. I may get some friends to gather around and help me with my canvas. I don't know. Alyssa will be there. That may be cheating. So maybe not. I'll get it done. So anyway, but yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to do the trimming the tree for the Spangler event. And then what's going to be hard is jingle drills. I don't know. I'll have to look because I have so many Halloween paintings and fall paintings and so many Christmas paintings. So we'll see. We shall see. I don't know. As far as I was watching, I always tell you what I'm watching. I've been watching a lot, just retro stuff on YouTube. Last night, I watched 1988, 1982, and 1991 years of the American Music Awards. Okay? The American Music Awards. And so you talk about a throwback, you talk about music from way back. Whitney Houston came out and sang it. I just wanted to cry. You watch that now with completely different eyes. And it was when I think it was 82. She was just breaking out on top of her game, looked amazing, sounded amazing. And I'm like, why did all that have to go away? You know, you just listen and you go, God, if people only knew, maybe something could have helped, or, you know, whatever. But it just made me sad. And then the funniest part is LL Cool J. Okay. He's a rapper. He's a very tame rapper. He's a rapper. He came out on stage and did his little rap thing. No one in the audience knew what to do. Like, this was a new, like, rap was a new thing. So everyone in the audience is just like, it was hilarious. And now I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is so mainstream. But it was just funny watching the audience. You know, the Pointer Sisters were there. Barbara Mandrell with her big old hair hosted. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious. We had a great time. So it happened one night with Cary Grant. Oh my gosh. Oh, Numbers, Diamonds and Things. I used to love watching Numbers. That guy was phenomenal. The way he solved mysteries. I loved Numbers. I forgot about that show. That's such a great one. Yes, when music was actually music, but George Strait was with a they put the weirdest people to give the weirdest awards. George Strait came out with two people in music that, I mean, had nothing to do with country music whatsoever. And they gave the best R&B soul single award away. And I mean, George Strait couldn't pronounce half the names that he was naming for the nominees. I was like, you need to think a little more on who you're getting to present, you know, the awards. It was funny, but I had a great time watching that. But anyhow, all right, well, guys, it is 6:52 and Brandy is going live, and I do not want to go over her time. So I'm going to give you a few minutes to take care of yourself, grab a Diet Coke, grab a slice of birthday cake, because we're going to be celebrating Brandy's birthday on her channel. But I will see you this week with some videos. I'm going to start working on my Amazon one tonight and hopefully have it out by either tomorrow or Wednesday. And I will see you this week with those, but I will see you back here next Monday. And thank you guys so much for being here. And I'll see you next week. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.